Hey everybody, this is Kevin Coop and I'm here with my good friend and business partner David Cisneros. Say hey Dave.
Hey everybody.
Dave and I are super excited. We're just releasing our brand new Local Biz Pro WordPress theme and we know that you're absolutely gonna love it. When we began, we set out basically to create the very best WordPress theme there is on the market for offline marketers. And we honestly believe that we've succeeded in that and a whole lot more. When we first started out, we really were trying to make a WordPress theme that was specific for offliners, that would allow offliners to create awesome websites for small local businesses, medium-sized local businesses, and allow you to make a lot of money doing it. And we succeeded. However, along the way, we had about a little more than 1,000 beta testers beta test this thing and give us a lot of feedback, and we made a huge amount of feature set improvements. And the result is not just a theme that's great for building business websites, but it can build blogs, it can build affiliate sites, it really can do just about anything. And we're going to give you a little bit of taste of that in just a second. We've been working on it now for a little bit more than 3 months. We have a little more than $3,000 in production. And the price that we are asking is, as usual, pretty ridiculous, wouldn't you say, Sir Dave?
Yeah, I think the value on this and what you guys see, as Kevin explains, is just ridiculously low, and it's well worth the money. So, Kevin, show everybody what we're talking about here.
Absolutely. First thing we're going to do is I'll show you the back end real quick. We're going to jump into the back end of the theme, and then we'll look at the front side too, and just show you how flexible this thing is. So we're here inside of WordPress. Of course, it does work with the latest version, 3.3.1. It's integrated with WordPress custom menus. It has 2 custom menus. It has 8, way more than average, 8 different widget ready areas. It's built in HTML5. I could go on and on and on about how much thought we put into this thing and the quality of the code, etc. It is a very, very well built theme. However, we would like to point out one thing. We're not just really giving you one theme. We're actually giving you 6. Yeah, they're all really coded the same, but you're going to get 6 different graphical styles, and you can see those here. There's 1 active now. There's 3 below. And if I were to scroll down a little bit more, you would see that there's yet 2 more down here. And we may preview 1 or 2 of these in this video if we have the time. However, that said, each one of these has 6 different color schemes. So if I pop over to the front end of the site and give you a real quick little demo of what it looks like right now, you'll see that we have the blue or ocean blue color scheme running on this website. And of course, there's a really cool slider, and we'll get into the more features here in just a second. But just show you how easy it is to switch color schemes. So inside of Appearance, we have Custom Theme Options panel. And if you jump in here, you can choose any one of the 6 color schemes. And we'll go with the red fire. Just select whichever you'd like. Choose Save Changes by clicking the button. Go back to your site and refresh. And automatically, and with no time at all, you have a red site. Of course, it's built with drop-down menus, 2 different levels of drop-downs you can have. All sorts of cool stuff. So again, 6 different graphical variations. We go to maybe a couple of the others real quick, give you an idea of how different your site can look with just a click of a button. So if you want to run this version here, we will activate Style 2. Style 2 is kind of cool. Refresh, and we've got a little bit of a different style. It's kind of subtle. If you want something a little more dramatic, we can go to the Style 6, just down here. This one has a diagonal stripe pattern to it. So anyway, you can have a site that looks very, very different, very, very easily. Again, 6 different color schemes built into each, and of course you can extend it more because we are giving you the Adobe PSD files as well. You can pretty much make it look any way you'd like. Real quick, some of the homepage features, and then we'll show you how easy it is and how flexible it is to move everything around. So right now we have 3 images running in an animated slider, and you can either choose to use a slider or not. It's completely up to you. If you just use one image or one bit of content, the image or the content stays fixed. If you input more than one, it automatically turns it into a slider. You can show these arrow graphics or not, we can turn on circles or not, etc. And you're going to see how easy that's done here in just a second. As I scroll down, you'll notice there's 3 featured boxes that you can use for highlighting important content that's important to the website owner. You see that there's a right-hand sidebar in this one with content on the left. Scroll down some more. We have a second slider, which is used for delivering customer or client testimonials. You can input as many of those as you'd like. And then, of course, we have a really nice looking footer area, which is customizable as well. However, let's just go monkey with this thing just for a couple of seconds to show you how quickly you can tweak this thing to look very, very differently. So inside of appearance and site options, we have a whole bunch of different options, and I'm not going to mess with all these now. It would take a good long time to show you every option here inside this video. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into homepage settings at the moment, and I'm going to show you a couple things. It is up to you entirely whether you want to show a slider at all. If you don't, you just simply set it to false. For the moment, I'll leave it there. But maybe you don't want to show featured boxes, and just change it to false and turn it off. Maybe you don't want to show a sidebar on your home page. You'd like the content to basically fill the full width. You can turn that off. Maybe you want to show testimonials. Maybe you don't. We'll go ahead and turn that off. Simply by just clicking a few buttons and then choosing the Save All Changes button, go back and refresh and see how quickly and easily that was to accomplish. So now we still have the slider on. We didn't mess with that. But you'll notice that the sidebar is gone. We have full width content. If I scroll down some more, you'll notice that the feature boxes are gone, as well as the testimonials slider. It really doesn't get easier than this. We have made it basically point and click easy to create custom laid out websites, especially the home page, which has incredible flexibility to it, without having to know any code whatsoever. So for example, maybe you do want to show the sidebar, but here's another thing. We can go into the general settings. General settings, there's a lot of different options in here. One of them is, which side would you like the sidebar on? Would you like it on the right or the left? By default, it's on the right. Maybe you or your client wants it on the left. Simply by clicking one button, we now have a home page that has a left-sided sidebar, content on the right, and is still perfectly laid out. That's basically what we're talking about when we're talking about flexibility. And of course, if I really didn't want the slider at all, or if that was something that your client didn't want, you have the ability to turn that off as well. So, I mean, literally with just clicking a few buttons, you can lay out the content very, very differently. Again, it requires no code whatsoever. We've built the thing with a very full-featured site options panel, which will allow you to basically attack and customize almost every aspect of this theme to create a custom website without having to touch code whatsoever. Everything is pretty much just built into a custom area to make it as easy as humanly possible. So that's pretty much it for our quick little demonstration. We'll put some demo links on the page. We'll probably put some other demo videos that'll show you a little bit more. But I think you get a really good idea in regards to the awesome flexibility and the ease at which you can build websites with our theme. Before we get, I guess I'll just mention really quickly just some of the extra bonuses. We have a number of bonuses that we're including, the first of which is 8 premium plugins. The plugins, at least what they do, is mentioned below on the page, but here's what you need to know. Basically, if you were to go out and buy these plugins yourself, just a personal use license for the plugins, just the plugins alone would cost you $82. That's not a made-up number. That's exactly the number that it would cost you to purchase the 8 plugins that we're including, making this an even more ridiculous value. Of course, we have a bunch of other Great bonuses for you. They're mentioned here on the page. And lastly, we're giving you a whole bunch of really high-level training that is going to help you become an expert with this theme and an expert when it comes to delivering custom-ready websites for clients using our theme and basically turning you into the local hero. So with that, Dave, anything else before we go?
No, Kev, I just wanted to mention that, I've been in internet marketing for a little over 3 years now, and I am still not comfortable when I buy a theme, changing code and adding different custom CSS and all these different things that when you look at a theme and you see it on the surface, it looks great, but when you unzip it and get into it, it really requires you to do a lot of different custom coding and things like that, and I usually give up. And this theme just is so simple to use. The options that you just showed, the simplicity that comes with this theme is just outstanding. And I think having myself as a partner in this, watching this go from the ground up has been great. All the features in here. If you're just really new to internet marketing or just not comfortable with doing any type of coding, this is the type of theme that would really work for you. And I'm excited. I'm really excited to get this out to everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, when we first started, we really started with the framework of trying to build a WordPress theme that would be awesome for offline marketers, but really the end result of this is so much bigger than that. And we have really only shown you probably no more than 20% of the functionality. This thing can do a whole lot more than we've shown you in this short video, but I'm hoping it gets you excited, and you're going to love it when you get inside the hood or under the hood. I guess last thing, besides, of course, Dave and I always have a 30-day no questions asked warrior guarantee, and that it comes included. It's best that you get in as early as possible. The price will be increasing every couple of days or thereabouts. Read the sales copy for more information in regards to the time frame for price increases. And lastly, I guess the only other thing to say is we look forward to having you in the inside. We have a beautiful members area ready and waiting for you. We've got a support guy who is bar none. He's absolutely the best. And lastly, I guess I should point out, we coded this thing from the ground up. So when you have questions or when you have support issues that come up, you'll be dealing directly with us. We did not buy this as some third-party theme. We are the creators of it. Our developers know it intimately because we created it, and we are looking forward to supplying it to you and in supplying you with excellent support on the back end as well. So with that, thank you very much for watching. We know that you're going to love Local Biz Pro, and we'll see you inside.
Take care.